Tally ho, my name is KingFishOcean and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. In the last episode, I was on Ether on demand. I can't entirely remember what happened, so that'll be real fun. So I'm immediately going to start heading over to the cerulean processing plant. Just once again, for a quick reminder, in case this is anyone's first episode, yes, this is a sort of blind playthrough of the story, but I'm one of the idiots that decided it'd be a great idea to skip everything because I didn't think the story in the game was going to be good. So yes, I'm level 100, I'm playing as a gunbreaker, I've done a lot of content in this game, but I did not pay any attention to the story. I haven't heard like 98% of this game's music, apart from what obviously I've heard so far. So I am basically replaying through the story so I can actually experience it properly. So yeah, and I'm kind of glad I played it that way because it means that then I don't need to worry about leveling or anything. Anyway, hi friend. Commander Lavillier sends word that you becoming a veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle this situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since the disaster with the Amalja. But returning to the task at hand, the Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Rauborn's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing. Big old getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with the Waking Sands, with Lieutenant Edelstein. Edelstein. That we might coordinate our counter strategy. A strategy in which we count things. 1, 2, 3. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be welcome tidings. I'm also currently playing Final Fantasy XIV because I was supposed to be playing Expedition 33, but I have hit a brick wall with that game and I'm struggling to get past a boss fight. And I'm very much considering just dropping the difficulty to a lower difficulty, just so I can enjoy the game, because that game's starting to become frustrating to a degree. And I'm starting to kind of lose a bit of the fun of the game, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm thinking about just dropping the difficulty. But till then, here I am. Lieutenant Glycia, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. I don't remember you, I'm not gonna lie. The civilian draughtsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices. Devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, though, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial army. I would once again ask for your aid. Alright, sure. We've been keeping a close eye on that Garlean garrison, and 'twould seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They've decided to take to the field to meet this assault head-on. I have apprised your fellow scions of the situation, and I am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to Lieutenant Alian. Alia? I think so. And lend your much welcome strength to the counter-offensive. Alright, sure. I can't entirely remember what this leads to, like, activity-wise. Maybe Castrum Meridianum? I'm not sure. Oh, hi, gang! Has it got... I love you. I love you so much. Just marry me. What? Anyway. And Ishtola. Ishtola was also there. She can also marry me. Glad to have you with us, Katoni. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castrum Meridianum. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalamud's Talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. Oh, this guy again. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilbert! Fist up the butt. I mean, what? Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bid you and your fellows come lend a hand to the braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. Not with that attitude. The Third was getting restless holed up in Uldar, so I marched them out here to fill any holes, kinky, in the plan's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome, with enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye, 'twould be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans.
A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. There are no objections. The Scion shall join the Fourth and give battle to this main column.
You're with the Third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yu Yu Hase, which still sounds like an anime, because it reminds me of Yu Yu Hakusho. His scout should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Very shiny shield. Surprised he doesn't have a Immortal Flame shield, but alright. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have music turned on mounts, by the way, so you will hear this music a lot. I got really confused because I was doing treasure maps with my clan the other day, and I forgot that I left the music on. So I heard this music, and I was like, in an area, I won't spoil anything, but in an area, like if you've not seen anything of this game before, where the music did not fit. And I'm just like, what the heck is with this Harvest Moon-ass music? And my clan were like, what are you talking about? And then I only realized, like, later on that it's because I have Mount's music turned on now. I was like, oh, okay, this is from Island Sanctuary, I believe. Anyway.
A pleasure to...
Wait, what do you look like again?
A pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. Now, this detached force we've sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We need to split ourselves up as we cover more ground and make sure to root out all of these raiders. And seeing as you're an army, I've assigned you your own areas to scout enemies. Okay, cool. We'll rendezvous back here. Okay. I felt like sort of like filler text, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just like, yes, we're gonna find these enemies and fight them. Right, okay, cool. The music does not match this area either, funnily enough. And, well, yeah. Alright, cool, good fight. It's another reason why I'm actually glad that I decided to play the story properly now. Oh, also, since the last episode, the 7.3 update came out. So there are now mounting animations on certain vehicles. So, like, when I do this, you can see my character goes, whoop, and gets on, instead of just appearing on the bike immediately. So that's cool. Just did a second attack, just in case. That was a little bit loud, I apologize. Anyway. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean that more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I'll be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another one of these Magitech horrors. It's time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the Fourth and let them know the west is now clear. Do the same when you go to Edelstein. Alright, cool. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Ba-da-da-da-do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, anyway. Lieutenant Glyce here. What news of the Garleans? Blah, 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 blah.
The raiding parties are no more then. Excellent. The Amagina... The what? Engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Alright, cool. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alian has reported a sound victory over the main column, and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is, the Rogadin lady with the large axe. It would appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Fanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check in on her if you continue on your way. An uninvited Ascian, huh? That's concerning. Anyway. He's gonna say cryptic and spooky things again. I'm gonna have no idea what he's talking about. Good times. Is this gonna be voiced or?
Hold on, I'm going to be a second.
I had a feeling. If she had a better looking hairstyle, she'd look cool. But like that hairstyle, I can't with that
The beast seemed
hairstyle.
peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
I thought she was gonna say ass.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
I really hope not. So that would have been painful on the way out.
And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill,
Cuts their own
is it?
umbilical cord.
I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea.
Albert Einstein.
Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend.
Phrasing.
Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Very much so.
Aye, that ought to do it.
Oh. Why does that look like a white mage weapon? Are you a white mage now? Are you the woman of many jobs? Warrior,
So
scholar.
far, so good.
No white
At
mage.
these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
Alright.
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed?
Sort
The
of.
siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether. Which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade.
What about my appetite for Thancred and
Not sure
Ishtola?
how to go
Will it
about
help
it
that?
just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
I don't need one. I have this on my back.
She senses me. A useful talent.
I sense disturbance in the force.
Where's the one with the
An
lightning
Ascian.
hairstyle?
Are they onto us?
We don't know who that is.
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
Truth.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Oh, it's getting dark all of a sudden.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath.
He speaks very nasally for some reason.
Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
I'm
And
Sabretooth.
you
Look at my
have long
facial
been a
hair.
thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that
Ha,
men might
ween.
host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Oh god. Whoa.
Bugger.
Oh, bugger.
Do settle down.
Same. Me when I die in a boss
You
fight.
must concede
Oh,
that I acted
bugger.
in self-defense.
So she's definitely
But
British.
what's this?
Hell yeah.
I do not sense the blessing of light.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. We had that
Oh,
like taken
dear.
off us.
Could it be that frail Hydelin has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet,
Fight me, bitch.
the
I'll show you what a
seal is
threat I am. I'm level 100.
now is the time to claim the staff.
Okay.
With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
I can't with this voice acting, I'm sorry.
Take my place. I will do all this evil stuff.
What did that bastard want with us?
I don't know. Where's your axe?
Blah, blah, blah.
Nobrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious.
Lol.
But this staff... You say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff.
Is it the staff from the Waking Sands?
Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Is that what it's called?
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
I think this leads to a boss fight, from what I remember. It's like a trial fight. Anyway. Back to Mordona. I think, anyway. Ha. 7.3 update, if anyone's wondering about my opinion on it. I don't know about the story, obviously, because I haven't seen the story. But I did do the Alliance raid. It was kind of cool, very chaotic. Loving some of the new PvP gear, so that's cool. Not that I like PvP, but I like the gear. You're here! Master Louis Soir's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. Sorry, I've got wind right now. Trapped wind. Ugh. Oh, it actually was. I was right. Hell yeah.
You too.
Why are you holding it? Oh, are you using it? Are you trying to protect the staff? Okay.
So, you were able to divine my intent.
I thought Minfilia was
now,
like a traitor or
warrior
something for a second then.
But that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull.
I
and
resent
quite
that.
incapable of barring my entry.
Bar these nuts.
Huh?
What do you mean?
You truly do not know. Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from
This
entering your
extra
domain.
motherfucker. He's
My
one for the
kind,
dramatics.
I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Hebrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
The what now?
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
Oh. High five!
You will not harm her!
You will not high five her! It is my job to high five!
High five!
Oh god! Wow!
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
Oh god.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
Where's the
What
rest
use?
of the staff?
You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power.
Yeah, you might want the rest of that stone. It looks like it got broken at some
Together
point.
with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings.
Why? What is it with villains in anything ever and explaining their plans? This guy probably should just, like, stop saying anything at all right now, because this information is probably going to help us in the future.
How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires
I have
not
crystals.
only prayer,
I
but
can
a
do that.
profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
I have tons of crafting crystals, because I never use them, because I don't craft.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
I'd rather you not.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable
Whoa!
life
Throwing
here
sexism
and now.
out there.
Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff,
Oh god.
I will take you too.
I also would rather you not. High five! Oh, bye. Although she's like, oh, drat. Oh, bugger. She flew in. Alright, well, this leads to a trial from what I remember. I will not be doing this as Gunbreaker. I don't really like tanking. Well, not in multiplayer instances.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
But first, you must queue up and wait for 10 minutes to find other players. The chrysalis. Because like, there are the occasional trial fights where you can actually jump in with Scion teammates, but I think they only added that like way later on into the game. Okie dokie, so yeah, it is a trial that I need to do. So, gonna queue up for this. Gonna do this as Red Mage, because Red Mage is what I like to play. In the meantime, though, this is the current outfit that I have. The jacket I'm wearing is new with this with the 7.3 update. It's from PvP gear. But yeah, so I got this like cool little glam going on. I quite like it. But anyway, I might potentially have to wait a while here, because this could take a good couple of minutes to try and find anyone. That's if I find anyone. If not, I don't know what the hell I'll do. The other thing I could think of doing would be to do it unsynced, but then I would have to more than likely just like one-shot kill the boss, which would not be very entertaining to watch, I guess, and I wouldn't be doing the fight properly. I hate waiting all the time for activities in this game. It gets really annoying because, like, sometimes activities like this don't have enough people. You could be sat here waiting for, like, hours to try and get an activity going. Like, the Alliance raids for Endwalker, these days, it can take hours and hours to try and find a game for that, and that sucks. But anyway, I'll be back when, I'm gonna cut ahead to when I actually get matched up. Okie dokie, so it's actually like several days after that last part that I recorded. I sat there for literally like half an hour trying to get into that trial to continue the story. I tried switching to a healer class and a tank class just to try and speed up the queue a little bit. Nothing worked. No one has been playing this trial whatsoever, and I think it's just because a new patch came out, so there's lots of new content, so a lot of people are doing other things right now. So I've been trying for the last few days to try and get this trial to happen, and it just is not happening. So unfortunately, I am having to do this the cheating way of just playing it by myself at level 100. So the boss fight is probably the boss is probably gonna die in like 2 seconds, but at least I'll be able to experience the story. This is the only way that I can continue, unfortunately, because otherwise I could be here for weeks trying to get past this at this rate, which is so annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. It's the only problem with this game sometimes. That is a nice purple. It's almost like a plum purple. The Chrysalis. Ethereal Rift. Oh, hi. Yo, me next, please, Daddy? Can you tie me up that way? I mean, I didn't say that. Also, hi, Minfilia. Oh, God. That's how you know someone's a villain, when they act creepy towards women. That's how you know it's a villain. Ascians. Also super sexist, apparently. It must come from, like, the 1930s or something. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna see if there's a means of not killing this guy in one hit. I didn't get to read that because it's too quick. Shall not toy with you as La Habrea. Witness, as does La Habrea. Witness the terrible might of a true servant of Zodiac. I'm having to read from the chat, if you're wondering. I'm just kind of going to run around and, like, mess with the guy a little bit, I guess. Driving powers of ruination from the deepest pits of the abyss, I summon thee! Oh god. Am I gonna die if I don't complete this? I worry that he's gonna, like, one-shot kill me if I don't do this. I'm trying, damn it. I'm trying. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out if I'm gonna die or not. Insatiable hunger of the void, devour. Why is that so quick? I can never read it. Devour all light and return this world's perfect darkness. Oh, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm, like, barely able to see what he's saying half the time because the text goes by so quick. I'm like, is it like a normal thing that apparently people in Japan can read at the speed of sound? Because, like, good for them if they can, that's impressive. But I know I can't. Swift shall be your destruction. Oh, this is a new thing, by the way. They have cast bars now, like, actually on screen, which is quite interesting. This again? Alright, well. This music's pretty good. It's got like an epic feeling to it. I don't know if it actually matters me doing this, because I might be able to survive whatever he does, but I don't know. I don't want to take the risk. To be fair though, if he does just one-shot kill me, I'm just going to one-shot kill... Well, maybe not one-shot, but I'm just going to destroy him in the next fight. So is this like the realm of the Ascians? Because, like, it looks like the thrones are, like... They were sat there on a previous cutscene. I thought there was another attack that he does. By Zodiac's name I command thee, river of time, my enemy in thy sluggish flow. Impossible. Has he power over time itself? That's what I mean. The text on the screen just goes, here is the text. It's gone. You shall wither in the merciless embrace of it. That's what I mean. I didn't even get to finish that sentence. Slow down. You don't need the text to be so fast. Right, anyway, here's this attack. I don't know if this is going to do too much, so I'm going to not risk it, I guess. Damn it. Oh god, there's two of them. Oh. Was I meant to do that? Uh-oh. Did I mess up? Yeah, whatever, we can finish him off now. There we go. I just wanted to get to that part, so I can at least try and do some of the fight. I'm just sad I couldn't do that normally, because fucking having to deal with multiplayer elements can be a pain in the ass for trying to do a YouTube series. A wee quick catcher! Wow, Katone. No gentlemanliness at all in KOTOR. She doesn't give a shit. She's like, I'll let her fall! Anyway. Da, 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 da. Also, funnily enough, I think in the first part of this video, I did mention that there's an event coming up. That event is already now happening. That's how long it took to actually try and do this. So I'll actually be filming the event. The next episode will be a shorter episode because I'll be doing the summer event. after that. So that'll be interesting.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
No thanks to me not catching her.
My butt hurts. A lot.
So is this him, like, disappearing into the other realm, or what?
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next?
I can't get
What
over
of
his
all the
voice.
days to come?
You may have bested me this day.
It's like, sounds like such a nerd. You know what I mean? Okay, so did he, like,
Remember,
clone himself? I'm
might
so
no
confused.
longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
I mean, you might need to level up first, bud, otherwise I'm just gonna destroy you again. Next time I'll do it way quicker.
Ah, the tofu block. Thank you.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
The crystal, it calls to thee. Imagine if it just swallows the crystal.
What trickery is this? No. No. Cannot. No.
I'm so glad that the voice acting gets better, but like, this is sort of hilarious. I kind of love it.
It's glowing.
Use Tup Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Oh, the staff, that's what that's cut. Right, I was going to say, what the hell is a Tup Samati? Sounds like a dungeon from Dawn Trail.
Concentrate. Call
I'll put it to my
Struck
boobs.
down La Habrea with the blade of light.
Yeah, I kind of don't remember that at this point. It has been a while since I did that. Oh, hell yeah.
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
It's because we lack these nuts.
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Oh, it became a bigger ball.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light.
Kotor, maybe, put your other hand on the staff to, like, push it.
Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
Wow, Heidelin turning traitor. Rude.
If only we had a bit more ether.
Let me guess, it's in that staff that she has, because it is glowing. Or not. Don't use the staff, I guess, then. Alright, well.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Doing what I was put on this earth to do. Breed moons.
I understand now. The choice you made. In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You damned old coot.
I'm guessing she's gonna die then. It's kind of a shame because I feel like we didn't really get to know her very much. Unless there's some like extra side stuff that I've not done maybe. That like tells you more about her. It just feels very early to kill a new character off like that.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
Aww. I admit though, I am tearing up a bit.
not. No! It cannot end!
Girl seriously just went
I am eternal!
and turned into light.
I am immortal!
Are you though? Are you though?
Falcon Punch! I didn't think that would work. Holy shit. Am I Captain Falcon? Can I be a Smash Bros?
Breeder. She's gone.
Yep, girl literally just turned to ether and disappeared.
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead.
I'm going to kiss this staff. It's very, very sexy. I'm just like,
This
what the
device
fuck?
is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
So is that meant to be like a black mage one-handed like
Ophelia,
weapon?
Are you
I'm confused.
alright?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
She's where she should be. Happy breeding moons. Rip. I love how she just... At the end of the...
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Ariange know?
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
Your facial hair looks silly. I'm sorry, I've been wanting to say
I
it.
heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
I still feel like I have no idea who that guy is. But that's because he was in the original version of Final Fantasy XIV.
'Twas not for want of
which I have not played.
that Master Louis Soir hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louis Soir's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
Well, that's sad.
Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louis Soir's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course,
Prey
my friend.
returns the Waking Sands.
Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Alright. Well, that was kind of sad. Like I said though, I just wish that we actually got to know Moonbreeder, like, more. I might have felt more towards that if we actually knew her more. But I feel like we've known her for like 5 seconds, and then it kind of just dumped a bunch of exposition regarding her at the end. And I'm not a big fan of that, personally. Never have I seen Urianger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Charlayan Manor to celebrate Moonbreeder's life, and mourn her passing. I was very confused for a second, and I thought that I almost misread as like, we're going to go and gather inside the Charlayan Manor, like a manor, like a building, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And it's like, oh no, wait. In memory of Moonbreeder. Ooh, that scene looks nice. I'm guessing that's Corvus. Kind of looks like Corvus. As Moonbreeder was a native of Charlayan, I feel it is only fitting that we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? It is a monument found at Raffrost, or Ratafrost? Ratafrost sounds kind of cool, actually. I might call it that. And is sacred to Faliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul, and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. Okie dokie. Over here. Time to jump on my bike and listen to the Harvest Moon sounding music again. I do really like it though, it's really nice and very peaceful. Alright. I can also see it being the music for I can't remember what it was called now. In Like Dragon Infinite Wealth, there was like the island minigame. I do miss that minigame. I'm sad I wasn't a fan of the game's main story, just because like I was really enjoying the side content, and I kind of would love to go back to that. But I don't know, I feel like too much time has passed now, and I've still got to play the Pirate Magma game, which currently is on hiatus for a little bit, by the way, just while I'm checking out some other games. Trying to get some games from this year, other games from this year finished, and there's like a bunch of new games coming out. It's a whole thing. But yeah, but I will get back to it at some point. Possibly in October, maybe, or November. And then I'll try and put some focus on it. See if I can finish the game before the end of the year, if I can. Anyway, Scholar Stone. Just in case there's voice acting, which I feel like there probably will be for a scene like this. It's a very pretty location though, like all the crystals and stuff. Oh, sorry, drink went down the wrong way. Oh, Thancred, I love you. Please just marry me. I mean, what? Who said that?
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser,
Quicker.
but I was not,
Wiser.
and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it.
Pick up ourselves.
And so we shall. We
I like
shall
her
defend this
pronunciations.
realm and her people to the last.
Oh. Hi again.
Life
Little shit.
for death. A fair exchange.
Sha.
Other bargains will be struck.
Yo, you got any bargains in the online store? Y'all got any bargains? Just saying, you got any bargains? I'd like some sales. That'd be cool. I say that there is actually a summer sale on right now for only for these summer event items though, but there's not really anything that I care about for that. I'm waiting for the Rising sale next month because that's usually the big one. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully I can get some cool things. As it will also be getting towards my birthday as well, which means that I will have the ability to get some stuffs. So that's cool. It's really funny, like, having a really sad scene where we're, like, mourning people, and then suddenly I'm just like, oh, okay, this music. Sorry, I kind of got distracted by looking at chat for a second, chatting with clan mates briefly about something. I love you so goddamn much. I am devoted to you forever, just saying. Where's Tataru? Where is... Show me the child. Where is the baby? I must give her head pats. God damn it. I miss Tataru, god damn it. I hope she's in there so I can give her head pats. She's the cutest ever. She's my daughter. I barely know her, but I would die for her. That's just how it be, okay? God damn it, she isn't. I guess she's away on... for something. I don't know. Though we have said our farewells, the pall of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me, as antecedent, 'tis my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you agree? Do you not agree, Katone? I'm curious whereabouts we're up to with the patch. I feel like this is not going to be voiced. Damn it. What did that say? 'Tis as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. Keep your kink play to yourself, Minfilia, okay? Jeez. No, I'm just trying to get off the chat. Stop trying to skip the cutscene. I'm just trying to get... Oh, okay, that'll work. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear, if we are to forge ahead with our duty.
You said duty.
The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many, Louisoix. Spoilers? Gee! Moonbreeder, our fellows at the Waking Sands. My ability to be able to always say, pray return to the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit... Fucking pop up. For my own benefit that I repeat these words, reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. I will be like... like that. My apologies again, Katone. There's no other to whom I could display such weakness. Me and you are like bosom buddies. Let's put our bosoms together. What? Nothing. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the day to come. Marry me, Katone. I mean, what? Nothing. FF14, MSQ. Is this the dark... A victory won, a comrade lost, to honour the fallen, the living forge ever on, towards the light of a new day. It's a new day! Yes, it is! Boom! Shout out to wrestling. Shout out to New Day as well. One of the best teams out there. Hell yeah. So I'm guessing... I think this patch is split into 2 halves, from what I remember. So I think we might be on the second half now. Okay, well I just had a look at like how long the next part of the patch is. It's kind of a chunky patch. So it's essentially split up into two different parts. But it's essentially 2 different patches, it seems. So I think I've got like 4 hours or something left of the patch, maybe, or something like that. Which would make it like roughly like a 6-hour patch or something overall. It's kind of wild. Have you remembered, Katone? I believe Ida wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favour if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbreeder's passing. My heart aches to see her so downcast. Alright. Off I go! Alright. Go and speak to Ida Dick. I wonder when this patch came out. If it was like way late, if it was like a few months later. Because it's like sort of interesting that everyone's like mourning for a good couple of months non-stop inside the building. And you come back to still find them mourning. Well, don't get me wrong, mourning can take a long time. I'm not saying that, don't get me wrong. I just mean in terms of like the story for this game, it's just sort of hilarious in a weird way that they just left them mourning for months and months. So like, yeah, they can suffer for a bit, I guess.
Hey, it's Katone. Great. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know. The thing is, I know Moon would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this, which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and also at the blurst of times. And while this isn't one of them, I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment. So I was wondering, do you think you could maybe collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. 100,000 gil! You got ripped off! Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you, and the daisy at Ratafrost. It probably is Raffrost, but Ratafrost just sounds really cool. You know? Also, gotta say, I'm getting more and more excited about Borderlands 4 as time goes on. We now have information about 3 of the Vault Hunters. Next week, I think, starts the, me posting this will probably be like midway through the week already or something. I'm recording this on a Friday right now. But the last character, I can't remember. Oh, Harlow, the last character should be revealed and we'll finally get to find out more about her. So I'm excited about that. And then we wait for the 12th of September. And then I will be playing the entire game on the channel. I think I'm only going to play one character though. I'm only going to be playing the one character and playing through the story and doing whatever I feel like for the series. And then when the DLCs get released eventually, like whatever DLC content we get, and maybe events as well if there's any like interesting events that happen. Oh yeah, I can't do that in New Game Plus. Oh well. I will go ahead and I will possibly check out some of that as well. But the other 3 characters I'm probably just going to play in my own time. I can't remember if I've ever given her a voice, but what can I do for you today, adventurer? Eldritch trinket to trade? Are you wearing like one of the cash shop items? That's interesting. They've got you running errands now?
Them scions really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? You're telling me! Finally, someone who understands me. Rowena, you're my new best friend. Sending the saviour of Eorzea to the bleeding market? Fine use of your time, that is. Seriously though, you'd best learn how to say no. They'll have you mucking out the chocobo stables next. Don't even get me started. That's probably like the start of the next quest. Anyway, what was it you were here to pick up? The Moon Daisy, was it? This music's cool. Like that last was a ho ho da 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 or something. That was cool. Tell that Ida lass that I've got a wide selection of headwear in stock if she decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers. God knows she needs to. Smells like fucking cheese. Anyway. Back to Harvest Moon music. Rum rum. I'm on me mum's bike. Rum rum. I'm really curious what the story is for Island Sanctuary. Because I'm not kidding. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm not kidding when I said that I've literally skipped every piece of story in this game. Even Island Sanctuary, which I have finished. I've done everything in Island Sanctuary. It's maxed out. You know, max level, done all the story, got all the outfits and stuff. I kind of liked Island Sanctuary. It was a fun activity. Well, maybe not fun, but it was an activity to just kind of do in my own time. It felt really nice to have something that I could do without having to rely on other players, you know? It was a nice change of pace. I keep forgetting I need to go back to Island Sanctuary and doing stuff there with some of my other characters as well. Hi, Ida.
Rowena can be so annoying. She just will not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. And when I tell her I like it fine just the way it is, she says it again and again, and then again it drives me crazy. You know what, actually, I'm on your side with this, Ida. There's nothing fucking worse than people that can't get over themselves in their own opinion. You know, like, I know, I have a family member who literally makes comments about my appearance every time they see me. If my hair gets a bit longer, if I have a bit of a beard going on or whatever, she always, like, in the most mean-spirited ways, like, why have you not gotten rid of this yet? You need to, you look disgusting. And I'm like, hi, how are you doing today? Nice to see you too. You know, it's so annoying, and it's like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean that I have to dislike it as well. You know, everyone's different. We all like different things. That should be celebrated, not argued about. So you know what, Ida? Never mind Rowena. Fuck Rowena. Friendship over with Rowena. Ida's my new best friend. What I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it.
Just like shows her something completely different.
This is my sword.
And she's like, that's not what I meant.
Moonbreeder love these things, you know. I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm still thinking of her. In a gay way. I really, really wanted to make out with her, but I guess now I'm not going to get the chance.
I feel like you should probably secure that with some rocks.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
This motherfucker again, I swear to God.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
The A Realm Reborn song. Cool. Show up, drop a cryptic comment, and leave. That's how I want to be. That's my goal in life. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Oh, God. Is that what
I think it is?
It's fine, we'll call upon the
Hello.
Dovahkiin.
Can you hear me?
No. Who is this?
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
So not the Waking Sands. Got it. So I guess this is like the setup for Heavensward at this point. Because I know they usually do like finish off a story arc and then the next part of the story then starts to set up the next arc. So I'm guessing through the final patch this is like the setup for Heavensward. I mean, we've already had some setup by meeting some of the characters from Ishgard and stuff, but like, and hearing some bits and bobs, some like information about Ishgard, but I assume this is like the proper setup going into Heavensward. So that's exciting. I think the only thing I'm not really excited for Heavensward is the locations. I'm not really that fond of the locations, it's just, a lot of them are just not really my kind of vibe. Which is really weird actually, because in real life I probably would really love going to those locations. Like, I really want to go. I think Heavensward is meant to be based on Scotland, I think. I might be wrong. But, me and my partner have been talking about going on a trip to Scotland at some point. And, like, it's... Oh, I'm so excited to go at some point. Don't know when just yet, but yeah. Getting a lot of quests that are just like a cutscene and then I finish the quest. That's kind of wild. Hi Alfie, how's it going, brother? My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Moonbreeder's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from Corvus will soon arrive. We must hasten to hear her report. The envoy is here. God damn it, it's you again. I was hoping it was the hot guy. I forget his name right now. I thank you for receiving... God damn it. I fucking left the goddamn scroll on. I wish there was an option to only have the chat do that, the text do that in voiced cutscenes. Maybe there's an option somewhere and I just haven't found it. I thank you for receiving me at such short notice. Time is of the essence, so I would forego the usual pleasantries if I may. Certainly, you come with news of the Dravanians? Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. Why they're inside Ernest? Poor Ernest. The first wave reached the Central Highlands a short while ago, and battle was joined soon after. Sir Aymeric, that was his name, Aymeric, himself sallied forth with a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dravanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. It is reinforcements you seek, then. We do, though it pricks our pride. It is plain we cannot protect Ishgard of our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. Sir Aymeric would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well. I shall depart for Corvus at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Uldar must take precedence. It is with such contingencies in mind that I must make another request. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? That will gladly appeal. That will gladly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf. I dare not promise a favorable reply. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations. Probably fucking this person right here. And have them present your request directly to the heads of the grand companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured that we have plenty of haggis available for your people. I will speak and kilts. Well, I will speak with Sir Aymeric's authority in this matter, and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much... Sorry, I literally ran the whole way here. I'm so tired right now. The Lord Commander much desires to speak with you and take you on a date, maybe over dinner, regardless of your fellow's involvement. You faced Midgardsorm and survived. I still don't know how you pronounce that, actually. Properly pronounce it, anyway. Anything you can share of your experience may yield us an advantage over our foe. Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. I have tiny eyebrows. 'Twould seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out when you arrive, Katone. I can't wait for my voice to randomly change in Heavensward. That's going to be interesting. Anyway, I don't know if it's just Alphen or if it was Alice as well. I know there was a lot of different voices that changed, so that's going to give me an extreme amount of whiplash when we start Heavensward. Although, once again, just a reminder, I also need to do the Crystal Tower series and the Raid series before we do get to Heavensward, so it might still be a couple of episodes. Ah, fuck. Is this guy a traitor? You son of a bitch. Or is he like a lone soldier standing against them? Oh, it's you. Oh, I do think though that like just seeing the castle in the distance of Foundation or whatever it looks awesome. Can't deny that. It looks awesome.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
But what if the sons are trying to like undo their father's misdeeds? I don't like that idea. It's blaming people for things that they didn't do. Their ancestors did them. You know, they might disagree with how with what their fathers did. Maybe that means something different in this game. I don't know, but I don't agree with that sentiment. So there is a traitor amongst the Ishgardians. I'm assuming, 'cause he's wearing the same armor. Whoa. What just happened?
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus.
I like to think if you're stood at a distance to
The
this.
sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
You're off on a cliff in the distance and you just hear. You're just like, what? What are you saying? Anyway. Cool laugh. I like that. Wow, this really is Skyrim, huh? I need a Skyrim cosplay in the game for my character. All right, Camp Dragonhead. So no Camp Dragonhead? I tried. It wasn't funny, but I tried. All right. I know that I'm considered weird for this, but like I actually quite like drinking cold tea. I like hot tea as well, but like my cup of tea went cold a little while ago, but it's actually really helpful because like I want the energy boost today, like the slight bit of caffeine and stuff, but it is really, really hot here right now, so that sucks. Hence why the webcam might look slightly darker than usual. I've not got the big light on and my webcam's behaving with it today, so we're going to see how that goes. Anyway, seems I was the swifter, Katsune. You too, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host has yet to make an appearance. The murmurings about camp tell us of some manner of trouble at the gates of judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is Is this more filler? Are we gonna find like, oh, some random guy stole a loaf of bread, guess we better take him in, or something? Because like, I swear to God, there's so much like extra random filler in this game that like, I just don't care about. I'm invested in this story about what's going on with Ishgard. I want to get back to that. Unless like, this is actually connected, which it might be. But I'm just so used to like, random, like, side quest style stuff that's like, diverges me from the main story. Dyspeptic Dragoon. What does dyspeptic mean? I actually don't know. Heretic scum! How dare they meddle with our divine protections? Okay, never mind, this is related. I shall rid our nation of the blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. Alright, well. Actually, I think that was a lady. I have a very gruff voice. Anyway. You know what? Just to match it.
We need not fret over much. There are yet several layers of arcane
Arcane? Oh, the enemy! Anyway,
the shield from the invasion. Mother will be fine.
Give them a high-pitched voice just to match. Everyone is trying to be my enemy! I like Season 1 of Arcane. Season 2, not so much. It was kind of a mess. Although that one episode with Echo and, you know, like the dance and... Oh, I don't want to spoil anything just in case I don't want to get into it, but like, that episode was so good. That was so good. Gates of Judgment are much more than mere doors. They are outermost layers of Ishgard's. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered. It's alright, guys. We've got our second line of defense. And then we also have our, linebacker. I don't know American football, okay? I know the band American football. I didn't read that. It said, when I laid eyes upon Lady Iceheart, felt the marrow freeze within my bones. I think I might be a simp for her now. That's what it said. That's what it said. It did say it. Don't go back and check. Just trust me, that's what it said. 'Twould seem that... God damn it. 'Twould seem the heretics struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard. Scions, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead. My apologies. We chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. But let us speak more of this back at the camp. Sir Aymeric awaits you. Alright, I'd say about what I said. It was related to the story. It's just that anytime it's like, oh, we've randomly heard that there's this other thing going on, it usually leads to some sort of side story situation, and I'm just like, oh, I just want to get back to the main story, you know? Lady Iceheart has grown bold indeed if she would risk direct action against the city. Against the city! Against New York City! Come, let us do as we were bid and return to Camp Dragonhead. Shout out to What We Do in the Shadows, by the way. I fucking love that show. Sad it's over now. Lord Haurchefant will know what Sir Aymeric means to receive us. I can't see the words receive us without thinking about Yakuza. You know? Actually, I think it's receive you. But yeah, every time. There's dragons gonna do some bad shit, and Lady Iceheart did break a ward, and our friend Moonbreeder's dead. But I'm happy instead, because this song, it is so chill. It's the best song in the world. Anyway. Hi, friend. I'm having to try and remember. It's going to be such a pain to try and remember all the voices I give to the characters in this game. But I'm ready to take on the challenge. 'Tis reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters upon the very brink of disaster. I think he's featured in the artwork for the summer events that's currently on, so that's cool. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within my heart. Oh, but you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived and will treat with you in the intercessory. And then he will treat you to a steak dinner. Hell yeah.
Steak dinner, yay! I'm gonna make out with that man. I'm so putting out tonight.
I mean, what? I'm putting, what? I didn't say that. That wasn't me. I didn't say it. It wasn't me. You can't prove it? You can't prove anything? Dum-ba-da-dum. I thank you for coming with such great haste.
Oh, I'll come with haste, alright.
What? I apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we are but recently returned from the Gates of Judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Master Alphino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Please let us have Aymeric's goddamn hairstyle without having to be male. I kind of want that hairstyle on a female character, you know? I kind of want it. I also want Aymeric, so there's that too. Please give us Aymeric. In real life, he needs to exist. I mean, what? That wasn't me. My cousin got a hold of my voice. Anyway, rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Estinian! I know you! That's not Estinian. Dragoon Boy! You also fight this guy in the Dragoon story quests. And this is the Dragoon gear, sort of, that you would get. Although the female version is slightly different. Bing! It is weird not seeing him without a helmet, though. May I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? An impressive title, though I confess, I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. I only know about the Order of Gooning. I'm part of the Order of Final Fantasy XIV Gooning. I mean, what? They are formidable warriors all, yet even among such masters of the lance, Estinian is without equal. I think, isn't Estinian like one of the fan favourites among the female side of the fan base? Amongst the women in the fan base, should I say. I think it's him and Graha, who I think he's from Shadowbringers. I don't know much, I don't really know anything about Graha, though. I just know what he looks like. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. I kinda know what his voice sounds like from trailers and stuff. If ever I was without equal, I am no longer, as my fellow as a dragoon here will attest. Be at ease, Katona. It would be really fucking funny if I was wearing the same armor set as him right now, because we'd be like, you know, like Spider-Man meme? Be at ease, Katone. Do not come to challenge you this day. Unless you're a dragoon, and then I will challenge you in the gear. The job quests. I forgot what they were called. God damn it. Well, now that we have all but been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. 'Twould seem that Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg still an eye. Aye aye, Captain? Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. Also a pretty cool game. His name features prominently in your nation's history, though once defeated by the hero Haldreth, the beast is said to have terrorized Corvus since Ishgard's founding. Aye, many are the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldreth plucked from the bested worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard, one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we could erect. Oh, I'm certainly erect right now, I'll tell you that. Would be stout enough to deny him.
I don't even have a penis and I'm erect.
I mean, what?
My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years.
Jeez, give it up already! God, bro, let it go, am I right? Go to therapy. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his twisted mind. I mean, of his rancor from Star Wars. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. What is this, Borderlands? It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. I like the Vault's dungeon. It's a good dungeon. But those stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics. No idea about the story. All I know about the story is that everyone seems to speak about the vaults like it's some big story moments. That's all I know about it, so I'm excited to get to that point in the future. The dragons are another matter. They're individuals in the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labour to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. Whatever. You must understand these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the great worms. They have spent centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. I mean, to be fair, if I slept that long, it probably would also only feel like a couple of hours had gone by. Or something, probably not even that. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength, and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with this creature, then? Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Also, back on the topic of Imric's hairstyle, can we get the hairstyle separately, please, from the goddamn whole armor set? Because that armor set, even though slightly unique, you can get armor sets very similar to that in the game already. I just want the goddamn hairstyle. I wish that they would stop locking hairstyles behind specific, like, armor sets. And they have started doing that more recently, which I'm very thankful for. But please backlog this and add all the hairstyles in so I can buy any of them separately. You know? It's such a pain in the ass. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravanians not like to leave untested. So it would seem. You have described your plight in admirable detail. Admirable detail, reporting for duty, sir! Lord Commander, yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard is in need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. This much I expected, unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however. Only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravania. Because then if you gain allies with the Ishgardians, they'll be more likely to help us in the future if there's any situation that arises. Silly Alphanor. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. I forgot about that. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? Plus, like, wouldn't the dragons potentially be a threat to us if they do destroy Ishgard? Maybe they might come after us next? I don't know. I mean, I can see that they clearly have a beef. So maybe they'll just be like, alright, we're just going to sleep forever after that. But, like, who knows? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Corvus would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garleans' arrival, that is, for you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Corvus. They would not even have to draw steel. Huh? An imperial province sharing a border with Mordona. Seven hells. There's also that issue that I did not think about. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons, I guess. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor did I ever think you would. Now upon the matter of the roar, to the roar! I love you, Daddy! Allow me, Sir Emeric. Though the power of the Eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Huh? Fear not, I'm in full control of my faculties. Apart from my penis, it's always erect! I assure you, the eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me everywhere, wheresoever I go. It's lingering... Wow, his armor kind of needs updating, huh? It's like visually, I mean. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared. The worm who roared wolf. Was Nidhogg I? He means to hurl his horde against Danafan's collar and shatter the remaining walls to protect the city. There can be no doubt the worm has summoned his minions to war. Well, shit. Dun, 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 dun. Though the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in a common cause. Sir Aymeric was more ruthless in his negotiations than I had anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his face when he formally requested our assistance? Though the Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, I suspect this softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation comes as something of a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. Alright, well, I'm gonna sit in this chair. Don't know why it took a while to actually have that work. So, next episode will be posted probably pretty quickly after this one, just because the event is currently up and I want to post that as soon as I can. So the summer events, the Moonfire Fair, will be the next episode in this series. So it's just going to be the event, no story stuff. So if you, well, just the story for the event, I mean, but no continuation of the story. So if you're not interested in seeing the event, feel free to skip the next episode if you want to. But it's sure to be a fun time anyway. So I'm going to be posting that episode, and then we will be getting back to the story again. But anyway, let me know what you think about Final Fantasy XIV in the comment section down below. Leave me any suggestions for any games you want to see me play, also in the comment section down below, and any feedback you have for the channel. Fair critique and fair feedback, by the way. No mean-spirited comments, otherwise they will just be deleted. But anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!